Hi everyone, it's Cindy El Sharoni and I'm back. I know I've been away for a while. I haven't created any videos lately, but it's 2025 and if you have been thinking of publishing, or maybe you have published books before and you want to really make this year a successful year and maybe you haven't been able to get the results that you wanted before, this is going to focus mostly on the medium content books. I don't really focus on low content, but if we do, we're talking about low medium content books, books like coloring books, activity books, things that have different types of content on every single page, but they're not high content. They're not fiction or nonfiction books. They're more books that will involve interaction, writing, solving problems, that kind of thing, coloring. So this year, I want to focus on what we can do differently to really stand out, because I see that there is a lot of competition. There's no way around it. There's a lot of competition, and I think that will turn a lot of people off. Some people will just give up and say, there's no point in trying because there's already so many people creating books that I want to create. And I think that's the wrong approach. I think there's still so much potential. And if you decide to give up, you're really just leaving money on the table, because there's always something different that you can offer, and the market itself is growing. There are so many more people buying books, especially these low medium content books. So what do we need to do to really have a chance in not just selling a few books? That the goal is not just to sell a few books here and there. The goal is to really have a successful experience, have a successful brand. So if we just look at coloring books, for example, which a lot of people are, do go to coloring books because they seem to be the easiest, or the books with the lowest entry barrier. And though that might be the case, the ones that really have that are really taking hold of that niche are very successful. So those people who tell you, oh, you can just use AI and create like a coloring book in like 10 minutes or in a day, you can do that, but I will almost guarantee like 99% it will not sell. And I don't even know if you can even sell one copy. So how do you go to becoming very, very, very successful in an industry where there are top leaders who are making the bulk of the profits, and yet try to take a piece of that pie? So first of all, I believe that as we enter into this new year, a new season, we have to focus, number one, on quality. We do have to provide very good quality, what the people in that niche are expecting. And the only way you could find out is really following a lot of different accounts on social media. And for example, if you're going to get into coloring books, and there's different styles of coloring books. Of course, I'm looking at the Bold and Easy, which is seems to be the most trending, but there are still other styles that are doing very well and making a lot of money. But if we were to go into the Bold and Easy style, you would have to see what people are posting, what people are sharing, what are their complaints, what are their, just get an idea of what are they looking for, what is the standard that they are looking for. And that is why a lot of coloring books are not succeeding, because they're just throwing a book together really quickly and expecting people to buy and to like it. And if they do buy it by any chance, they definitely will not enjoy it. And that's not something that Amazon is going to like, because they really, really care about their customer experience. So one thing I would do is follow the niche, follow the audience. What are they wanting? What are they expecting? What is the quality that they want? And that's something you're going to have to provide. Now, another thing is, yes, I understand following trends, but usually by the time you find a trend, it's too late and it's oversaturated. And I'm not saying to start a new trend, but sometimes understanding a trend, you understand what is the reason that people got into that trend. The reason people got into the Bold and Easy trend is because before that, coloring books were very intricate, very hard, which was a positive thing for a lot of people. They wanted something intricate, and that's why it was adult coloring books, because it was not for children, which was simple. It was very intricate, very detailed, but apparently there were a lot of people who were frustrated with that. So the bold and easy trend came out of the frustration of the intricate, detailed style of the previous coloring books. So now we understand that there is a whole niche or a whole audience of people who really appreciate the bold and easy trend, but they don't want it too simple either. They're starting to create these detailed patterns and designs in the coloring itself, not in the actual outline. So now we're starting to understand what they are leaning towards. Now you can look at that and think, okay, how can I create a new trend that will still satisfy these people? Or what are the things that these people are struggling with? And then you can create a solution for that. And this can apply to any kind of niche. Or there's always going to be something that people are struggling with, even if it's not the majority, just a few people struggling with something. You can tap into that and create a solution, create something, whether it's creating a book that is a different size or a different dimension or different style or different subject matter that hasn't been touched on yet. And maybe this is something that people don't know they want, but if they knew that it was out there, they would definitely buy it. So there's always ways that you can approach this to create your own unique angle to the book. So that is another thing that is really important going into 2025, to really create something unique, not riding off of someone else's success, because it's very unlikely to work. It might, and you might be lucky, but we're not talking about having success by luck. We want to do it intentionally, and we want to know exactly what we're doing so that, we could do it again and again and again. So those are the two important things I would say are important for this coming time and this coming season, is to be unique and to provide high quality, whether it's in the words, the text, the style, just high quality, a higher quality than maybe even what's already out there. And I hope this video helped with some ideas, and I will see you in the next one.